What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Crypto Airborne in the house, dropping you guys the latest and greatest cryptocurrency news and updates. Today's January 17th, 2022. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Cardano. It's pumping right now. Why is it pumping? The rest of the market's down. We're also going to be talking about Bitcoin. What's going on with Bitcoin, the market? Are we done? Oh man, what is going on? If you guys think that's interesting, stick around, guys. I'll tell you all about it. All right, guys, hopefully you're having a great night tonight. A little bit later video, just wanted to wait for the candle close to happen at 7 p.m. Eastern to give you guys an update on where the market is. Also took a couple days off, just chilled with the family and whatnot. Finally got the basement done, got the carpet in behind me. Everything's looking good, so it's good that everything's back after I had that pipe burst under my sink and flooded my basement. So yeah, definitely looking good down here. Love it. But yeah, let's just jump right into it. Let's start talking about the market, like what's going on. Oh man, so right now it's like, let's just refresh it, see where Bitcoin's at. So Bitcoin is at about $42,399. It is up about 0.1%. But if you guys look at the top 100 right now, for the last 7 days, we've been doing pretty well. Dogecoin's up 20.5% the last 7 days. Terra's up. Cardano up 41.3%. Why is it pumping? I'm sure some of you guys might already know, but I know it's been a couple days for me. I'm trying to play catch up with everything. But yeah, the last 24 hours, everything's pretty much red. We got FTX tokens up the last 7 days, up 17.4%. So yeah, within the last seven days, everything seemed to be up, but the last 24 hours just is pretty much a sea of red except for Cardano. All right, let's jump over to the top gainers last 24 hours. So we had Propi up about 27%. Request was up about 18%. Cody's up 16.85%. Cardano up about 14.22%. Sitting at $1.59. But yeah, not much green today. Losers, let's take a look at the top losers. Last 24 hours, Spell token down about 14.23%. We got Decentralized Social down about 11.75. Badger DAO's down about 11.4. But yeah, everything else pretty much is red. That's what we're looking at. What is today? Today is Martin Luther King Jr.'s day. Michael Obama's birthday. We got National Hot Buttered Rum Day, Benjamin Franklin Day, Blue Monday, Brew Monday, Ditch New Year's Resolution Day, Elementary School Teacher Day, Idaho Human Rights Day, and National Bootleggers Day for your holidays. Crypto bubbles, take a look at the top 100. Like I said, everything's looking red. We got Litecoin's up 4.5%. That's good for my miners, or my Doge mini miner, because I know Litecoin and Doge has been up, so actually making a little bit more profit. Not much, but if the coins keep mooning up, it's going to be good for me. BTT, man, I know they got a BitTorrent. Yeah, BitTorrent's up. Man, 22.5%. They got some token swap or something going on. I don't really know anything about the project. I know one of the guys that watches myself and Sixfig Packable. He's probably pretty happy about that. We always do some TA for him. And Cardano up 13.7%. All right, let's take a look at my favorites. Everything's probably going to be red. Yep, except Litecoin and Cardano. Let's see. What else we got? Helium down 0.5%. I got a notification the other day. My Helium miner has shipped. So I'm looking forward to that setup. I'm going to do a video on that, check out the profitability. I got to check the map to see if there's other people in my area, because that's kind of like how the Helium network is. It's like a mesh network with other, Helium miners around you. So if there's nobody around me, you're probably not going to make a lot. But I'm looking forward to that one. StormX down about 3.2%. Voyager tokens down about 2.9%. CKB up 0.9%. It's in at 0.0214. They got a lot of stuff going on. I know they have Yokai Swap and their Binance Smart Chain integration going on. Ethereum, soon to be Cardano, and who knows what else. But not Cardano. Yeah, CKB, man, still a hidden gem, still undervalued in my opinion. Total crypto market cap, we're sitting about 2.01 trillion. Looks like we dipped a little bit from yesterday and just kind of moving sideways a little bit. Bitcoin dominance, looks like we were up a little bit, 39.78% from yesterday. Looks like we're at about a 39.23%. Bitcoin crypto fear and greed index, we've been in extreme fear, man, like the whole week, all last week. Yesterday we were extreme fear 22, and now we're currently at extreme fear 24. So we're up 2 points from yesterday. All right, so jumping into the first topic of discussion for today's Cardano. Finally, man, it's been on a huge downtrend. Like, what's going on? So if you guys aren't familiar with Cardano, they have their first DEX, their decentralized exchange, launching this Thursday, SundaeSwap. So the moment we've all been waiting for has finally come. They're going to be launching their ISO on the evening of Thursday, January 20th. So let's just jump into that real quick. So key dates and takeaways. So the SundaeSwap launch is going to be fully functional beta decentralized exchange on Thursday, January 20th. Then they're going to have the first round of ISO rewards to be calculated. The ISO participants must delegate ADA to qualify in the ISO scoopers prior to 21:45 UTC on January 25th to be able to earn Sunday for all 5 ISO rounds. So they're going to have different days where they're going to be, giving you those SundaeSwap coins, tokens, if you are part of those specific SundaeSwap pools that you're staking your Cardano in. And then Thursday, January 20th, yield farming. So they're going to have yield farming rewards beginning, which will be pretty cool. During the period, LP tokens staked to yield farming contracts and eligible pools can earn additional Sunday rewards. See below for more details. So here's kind of a little timeline that they have. They launched the date, or they announced the date on the 15th of January, so it was a couple days ago. I'm a little late. The DEX open for project pool creation, which will be tomorrow, and then the DEX is open to public on the 20th, this Thursday, and then ISO staking begins. So definitely looking forward to that one, guys. Let's see. To participate in each ISO reward round, you must delegate prior to the following dates. So you've got all these 5 different dates where you delegate your Cardano to these specific staking pools operators. Then you'll get your SundaeSwap. Details on where and how you will receive your Sunday and how to check your outstanding rewards will be shared soon. So it looks like they're gonna 500,000 Sunday will be allocated daily over at least the first 6 months. So I don't know what exactly the whole total supply is going to be, but if they're that 500,000 Sunday, it seems like the supply might be a little large. So I'm just curious to see on that. But some of the liquidity pools they have are Sunday, ADA, LQ, World Mobile Token, and cards. It's Card Starter. List of eligible pools will be adjusted by community vote ladder as the ecosystem grows and stable coins launch. So it is going to be a beta label, even though it's a mainnet launch, and they're doing that because they want to meet all industry standards for security implementation for fully decentralized governance. Will not be immediately possible due to existing transaction size limits on the Cardano blockchain. We will post more on a roadmap to fully community-controlled DEX shortly. So I know there are some transaction limitations, and they do have an upcoming Hydra, which is supposed to increase the amount of transactions on the blockchain. So just keep that in mind, and I'll keep you guys posted on that one. But if you guys are interested in staking and earning those SundaeSwap tokens, there is a list of SPOs out there. The only one I'm familiar with is CCV, so Crypto Capital Venture. I think he's got 4 different stake pools. I'm a part of, I think, CCV2. So I've been staking with him for months and months, but I'm going to be eligible. I'll be getting those SundaeSwap tokens. And then I never heard of any of these other ones. I do believe there's 2 other guys on here. I think Paul, I want to say off the top of my head. I forget the guy's name, but he's a YouTuber. And then there's like one other person. And then also Rob from Digital Asset News. He's the runner-up. He's on a wait list. So you guys, can't wait. I would just take a look at, one of these first 30 stake pools. So you guys can stake your Cardano there to get these SundaeSwap tokens. So I do want to keep note that this potentially could be a buy the rumor, sell the news type of ordeal, because the last couple of times we had big announcements with Cardano, everything leading up to that day, we've been pumping like we are now, and then either like a day prior or the day of, it just dips. So just keep that in mind. It happened when they launched the Daedalus wallet and the smart contracts back in October or September, whenever that was. So just do note that even though we're pumping in a sea of red right now, just keep that in mind. All right, so let's talk about Bitcoin. What's going on with Bitcoin? So there's some speculation of what's going on. They do have the Bitcoin conference in Miami that's going on. Started today, it ends the 19th. So who knows if some whales are, manipulating Bitcoin, because who knows what they're going to announce, if there's going to be anything really announcing here. I don't know if this is even worth actually going to it because the price of the ticket is so expensive. and whatnot. But keep you posted if there's anything big that comes out of that. But I'm just thinking that maybe there's whales dumping this, because the last Bitcoin conference that we had last year, the same thing happened during the conference. Price tanked, but then soon after we started to pump. So just a thought. But the other thing that I've been talking about are the moon phases. So you get your full moons and your new moons. So whenever we have a full moon, we usually dump into a full moon, and then a day or two after, we pump. And it's completely debatable on what you guys think on how that works and how everything moves on wavelengths, and you get a whole crazy thing on that. But before I do jump into that and a couple little tweets about that, I do want to mention about the daily candle close that we had for Bitcoin. So we did wick below the 42,000, and a higher low is set. It needs to stay above it. Otherwise, it's bad news bears. Volume's looking increasingly more bearish with selling pressure mounting. Let's see how the New York Stock Exchange opens later on today or tomorrow. Tuesday opens tend to be quite volatile. So I do believe that the stock markets were closed for the holiday today of Martin Luther King Day. So who knows what's going to happen tomorrow? We may pump. I don't know. But one of the most popular people that are into the full moon and new moon is Maren Altman, and she tweeted this a couple days ago. But she said we're probably dump Reno into the full moon and then Pivoratino into the end of the month. So we'll see. And then here's a tweet from Don Durrett. He said, "Here you go. Tomorrow is a full moon. The last two full moons have been duds for Bitcoin." So if you take a look at this, these gray ones are the full moons. So we did pump right after that full moon, but we wicked up to about 52, but then we ended up dumping because we had the new moon, we dumped. So we have full moons, we pump into the new moons, and then we dump. We have a full moon coming up today. Hopefully we start pumping again. But you can see, like he said, the last two full moons we had, it didn't break above this, resistance that we're trying to get past in order to keep going up on our uptrend. Here's the other full moon we had. We didn't really do anything. We just slowly went downwards, and then we dumped into that new moon way down, dipping, or we wicked way down there. But if you go back to the third full moon we had, so we did pump up to our high right there, our all-time high back in November or whatever. The last full moon we had, we pumped all the way up to the new moon, but then we kept pumping even when there was a new moon. Full moon pumped, full moon pumped, full moon pumped, full moon pumped, full moon pumped. You guys get the gist. Full moon pumped, full moon pumped. So it's not always 100%, but looking at this, it's crazy to think about. I know, I get it, but there's just something going on with the full moons and the new moons, and I just wanted to bring this to your guys' attention that we do have that going on. Just something to keep in mind. That's all I have for you guys. I did make a video earlier today. There's going to be a metaverse meetup with Voyager that's going to be hosted by Wisher Vodka, one of the first, I think, if not the first, vodka brand in the metaverse in Decentraland. I did a whole video on that. Thanks to Big Tico. He, collabed with Wisher Vodka. He got in touch with Voyager. Steve Ehrlich, the CEO, should be attending that. Maybe some other team members will be there. Go check out this video if you guys missed it. Just kind of like a tutorial on how to get set up and to join that event. That's all I have for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed that video. I know it's a later video tonight, but try to get you guys 2 videos a day, and I did that today. So smash that thumbs up button. Consider subscribing if you aren't subscribed, and turn on those bell notifications so you guys get notified as soon as I upload a video. Have a great night, guys. Crypto Airborne out.